Alrighty, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Marvel Rivals live stream. Where today, we're going to be tackling that Ultron event, that Ultron Sentry event, whatever it's called, because it takes like a half hour to complete a single one of those games, and then you got to play 12 games to get every single one of the cosmetics. And I still have so many more of these challenges. There is just so much going on in Marvel Rivals right now that it is very hard to keep up. Um, but yeah. We are going to go ahead and tackle this event. Um, yeah. So, let us get into it. Because we got 10 days and 8 hours to complete 9 more events, 9 more matches. Oh, 10 more. So yeah, 9 more. Alright. Let us dive right into this.
Time to select your champions.
Okay.
Choose wisely.
Let's grab 2 of each. So, let us grab Groot and let's do Magneto. For attackers, let's do I think they updated these. They did update the characters. Shit. Let's do Scarlet Witch and let's do the Human Torch. And for healing, let's do Luna Snow and Invisible Woman. Let's lock the lineup in.
This game is far beyond human comprehension.
Okay. Let's increase Strategist. Vanguard Ultimate. And then let's do this. Healers in the back. No, Wanda, go there. Attackers here. And Vanguard's here.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle. You got them all.
Okay. I want to put the most attention as possible on my healers, so let's do Invisible Woman. Alright, let's see how this next round is going to treat us.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Healing allied combatants.
What are you guys doing? Okay. Well, my Scarlet Witch is about to die. I just lost. I lost that first round. That fucking sucks. It's okay. We always got the next round. And I'm in last place. Alright, let's see. For each strategist. Alright. Let's see how this next round does. Let's see how we handle this next one.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle. You got it all!
What? I didn't even fight. Oh, he left. Or they left. Isn't that fun? I want all of my focus to be on my healers.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Well, I lost again. Somehow. Awesome. This is not a good look for me.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Why? How am I getting? I'm getting my ass fucking whooped. Okay, this is not a good start for me. This is actually such a terrible start for me. Okay. Here we go. Now I can focus on my heals. Let's try something different. Let's put you guys here. Then put my tanks here. Or yeah.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Healing allied defense.
You got them all!
Alright. We're putting our stats into our healers. So, let's give Luna Snow that ability. Alrighty. Alright, so healers take our top priority, then you, then you. Alright. Alrighty.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
There we go. My healers are really doing their jobs now.
Boosting repair functions.
Shit, my Scarlet Witch just died.
It's the grand finale.
Hell yeah. Luna Snow's finally doing something. I've lost every game so far. My team was kicking ass there for a while. Alright. Defensive shell. You. Alrighty. Let's see how this one's gonna treat us.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Allied class.
Rev! Do something! I'm not putting in that work. Get out of my face. You piss me off.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Boosting repair functions.
Oh, this one's looking good. This one's looking good. I might win this one. I won that one. My team has not failed me. This is one of the coolest game modes they've ever added. I'm not in last place anymore.
Looks
All right,
like
let's
we're
go.
ready to go to battle.
Healing allied combatants.
How does the enemy team keep getting their ultimates so quickly? That's why my team keeps getting the shit beat out of them. Because guess what? We don't get our ultimates every 5 seconds like they do. Because somehow the enemy team gets their fucking ultimates every 5 seconds. Why did I pick Magneto? What has Magneto really been doing for my team? Also, to the people picking Jeff the Landshark, fuck you.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle. You got them all!
Alright. Let's put it on... Let's give my attackers a lot of, some points. Excuse me.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Healing allied battles.
The perfect.
I did it. I somehow won again.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Boosting repair functions. All targets being met.
Damn, I really felt the recoil on that. Alright, battle protocol. Grab this. 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 These three are keepers. These three are going to be interchangeable for the next couple of games.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Why is Venom giant?
Healing allied attacks.
I'm bright like a star!
Yeah, I'm gonna be out soon. I'm not making it very far. For some reason, my team has not been getting their ultimates quickly, and the other team gets theirs lickety-split, and it fucks me over.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
No, he has 3 HP left. He's about to be out of the game. And then he's gonna leave me with these other two who are absolutely gonna rock my shit. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
This one shouldn't be too bad.
You got them all.
Okay. So we're putting it on Luna and Invisible Woman. Those are our healers. Those are the two most important people on the team. They're there to make sure nobody's health falls under a certain amount. Yet for some reason, they're not doing that. They're not doing what I need them to do. Oh my god. That's why Psycho Strink has not been winning. They haven't been using their, whatever these are called. What are these called? They haven't been using their income. I wonder if they just let their game run. They selected their characters and just let the game run.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
I only got a game or two left, and then I'm done. Let me revert back to my... Well, guess what? I screwed up.
Ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
I only have one more game left, and then I'm done. I'm positive, I'm almost positive Resolute Eagle is cheating. But I can't confirm that. I don't know how his Venom is giant. I'm pretty sure his Venom also just started twerking at the end of that. What was I doing? Right. Let's try this old one again, and then we'll see what we're doing from there.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Yeah, because look, his
Bright like a star.
Venom isn't giant again now. Damn. Damn.
Success! You did
Hey,
great!
team, enjoy the amplifier.
Alright. Let's hop into another one. This Scarlet Witch skin is actually pretty cool. I will say, we got one too many Scarlet Witch skins, but this is by far the coolest. What's the victory animation? It's actually really cool.
The dragon.
Hey, I almost have enough to get a skin. Alright. Hop into another one. Actually, I want to know what my rank is for this. I am not ranked. Alright, let's get another one going.
to select your champion.
Hey, I'm red this
Choose
time.
wisely.
Oh, hey, I think they shifted again. Oh, they shift every time you play! That makes so much sense! Okay. Okay, I know who I'm running. Let's get Emma Frost. Let's get Doctor Strange. Let's get Scarlet Witch. Punisher. And then for my healers, let's go Cloak and Dagger and Adam Warlock. That's a solid looking team if I say so myself. If only quick play lobbies looked like this.
This simulation is already over. Ultron wins.
Alrighty. So no. You guys got to get in the front. You guys are my front lines, but because you're a shield, I'm going to put you guys here. Then I'm going to put my attackers here. My defenders, not my defenders, my healers here.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle. You got them all.
All right, so let's just give it to Emma Frost. My main focus are going to be my healers and my tanks, because my tanks are the front line, and my healers are there to make sure that everyone is okay.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Allied commanders. All targets infected.
I was doing so good, and then oh wait, hang on. I forgot Adam Warlock. No, he didn't do what I need him to do. That took me down the last place. No, took me down to 5th. Alright. Let's get that. There we go. Let's hope this does something for us. My positions are set. I'm not moving them.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
Hey, I took care of that one. That took me up to 4th place. My DPS, not a focused at all. At all. They're just here to deal damage.
like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerated.
How the hell am I getting cooked like that?
I make bad weather look good.
I was doing so good yesterday, too. Not yesterday. I didn't play this yesterday, like 2 days ago.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Healing allied combatants.
Well, damn.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Boosting repair functions.
You got them all!
Alright. Doctor Strange, I picked you because you have a shield ability. And you're not using the shield ability I picked you for.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Allied damage delivered. Boosting repair functions.
What the fuck? Alright. Let's try one of these numbers.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
I'm getting absolutely fucking wrecked, and I'm not understanding why. Okay, I'm battling a phantom. Watch me get cooked.
Ready to go to battle.
Healing allied combatants.
I don't know what the fuck is happening. But fuck you. My focus is truly are my healers, and that's not getting me anywhere. Okay.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
I am ready to put on a show.
I make bad weather look good.
How is the enemy team getting ultimates faster than me?
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
You got them all.
Alright. Let's try this one. Let's try keeping them condensed. Because maybe I have my team too spread out.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Healing allied combatants.
Your powers are mine!
Us against the world!
Rise, my friends!
It's party time!
I don't know if I'm not picking a good team or what it is, but I'm getting my ass beat. I've been in last place this entire time.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
Judge! Jury! Executioner! Your powers are mine! Judge! Jury! Executioner!
This is exactly what happened in Endgame. Not Endgame, Infinity War. When they lost. I don't look forward to Thanos getting added to the game at all. I dread the day Thanos gets added.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Healing allied
I
combatants.
am ready to put on a show!
I unleash the Vishanti's power! I'm doing this my way! Rise, my friends!
Someone stop Venom.
Second chance is over.
belong to me!
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
Go up time! You got them all!
I somehow I want to impale Venom. That's not what I'm saying. That's a message on the side. I'm noticing Venom is overpowered for this game mode.
ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
I am ready to put on a show time.
Rise, my friends! I'm doing this my way!
You belong to me!
Did I? Am I?
Chance is over.
I won that. No, I didn't win this one yet.
Time.
I won. I somehow won. I came out of there victorious. That felt nice. It feels nice to get a win every once in a while. It took me far too long to get a win.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle. Co-op time.
Boosting repair
I
functions.
unleash the Vishanti's power!
Alright. Alright. Alright, this is looking pretty solid. Got a solid looking build going. Is it going to take us far? Most likely not. But we have won 2 back-to-back games, so let's see how long that takes. See how long it lasts, I meant to say.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
I'm halting!
Boosting repair functions.
I unleash the
my
Vishanti's power! My way! Born again!
I am ready to put on a show. You belong to me!
Second chance is over. I unleash the Vishanti's power!
The perfect hex!
Oh no.
Unleash
The Hulk
Vishanti's
just used their
power.
ultimate. I won. I don't wanna keep going because I know I'm gonna lose. All right.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Feel the wrath of the
Damn. I only got one game left, and if I lose this game, I'm out. If I lose this next one, it's over for me. I don't want that to be the case. I mean, look at the defensive properties of most of my characters. A lot of them don't have a huge damage output. Well, it was fun while it lasted, but seeing who they have me pitted against, I know I'm about to lose.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
feel the wrath of the goddess. The moon haunts you.
Well, like I said, that was fun while that lasted.
Well, you can always try.
I lost 22?
I'm doing this.
That's fucking irritating. Hey, I got the storm skin. It's a really sick skin. We have the Future Foundation Mr. Fantastic skin, and then we have the Binary Sword Magneto Magneto Sin. But first, I gotta use the bathroom before we move on. Actually, let me claim this. Alrighty, let me use the bathroom really quickly, and then we will be back for more. Alrighty, chat. We're back. Bathroom break turned into doing surgery on my phone. Um, yeah, because apparently my phone had just stopped charging, and I have the chat up on my phone. Turns out it was not a problem with my phone, but the extension cord that we use. So it was a solid 20 minutes of our time out the window. Um, yeah, let us hop back into it. We got time for one more game.
Time to select your champions.
I'm red again.
Choose wisely.
All right. Let's go with Venom and the Thing. And then let's go with Scarlet Witch and Iron Man, Luna Snow, and Jeff the Land Shark. That feels like a solid team right there. My cat is hunting my feet.
This will assist me in analyzing all possible outcomes.
Alright, let's go. Healing enhancement. Healing suppression.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle. You got them all!
Awesome. Let's go Jeff. Venom needs a buff bad. Like, really bad. Alright, my positions are set. I'm not changing them.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
How the fuck am I getting the shit kicked out of me like that?
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Okay, I'm off to an awful start. I'm in last place again.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Healing allied defense.
I did it. I won another game. Alright, I'm going back with all reliable.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
I am ready to put on a show.
I lost again. And I bet I'm back in last place. Alright, let's go with this old reliable. I want to try and keep everybody spread out as much as possible.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle. You got them all.
We're giving it to Luna. My cat has joined us.
like we're ready to go to battle.
All right.
All units regenerating.
You got them all.
I somehow won. Hey, and I went up to third place. I'm nervous because I don't think I'm taking out the big meerkat.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Healing allied defense.
Like I said, I knew I wasn't taking them out. And I'm still in third place somehow. All right.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
It's the grand finale.
Did I win?
Pulse charge!
Put on a
Fire!
show.
Yes, I won that game. Iron Man has such a high damage output.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle. It's the
All
grand
units
finale.
regenerating.
Behold the god of thunder!
You got them all.
All right, we got another practice protocol.
ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
You got them all!
Alright, awesome. Jeff gets it, and the thing gets it. I'm hoping that focusing on healing will turn around for me in the long run. One can hope, right?
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
It's the grand finale. I am
Before fast! My favorite time!
I am ready to put on a show.
I put up a good fight. But it wasn't enough. It was not enough. Alright.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Healing allied combatants.
It's the grand finale.
By the eye of Agamotto! Maximum toss!
Alrighty, I'm still in third place. But just because I'm in third place doesn't mean that this is going well for me at all.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Boosting repair functions.
By the eye of Agamotto!
And somehow I lost again.
like we're ready to go to battle.
Healing allied effects.
It's the grand finale.
Armed and dangerous! Pulse charge, fire!
I did it. Again. Alright, we'll get this. We'll get this. This.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle. It's the grand finale.
Boosting repair functions.
You got them all.
Alright. Luna Snow. And Scarlet Witch. Whew.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
This is chaos.
It's the grand finale.
Boosting repair functions.
Jeff is about to die.
The perfect hex. Yeah! Got them all.
Whew.
ready to go to battle.
Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. It's Spider-Man of God again.
All units regenerating.
Dude. I don't know what abilities he's using, but they're broken.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Boosting repair functions.
It's the grand finale. I'm ready to put on a show.
My favorite time! By the eye of Agamotto!
Extermination!
Maximum pulse!
Well, damn. I'm losing this next one, and it's game over for me. Alright.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
I lost. It was good while it lasted. GG, everyone.
It's the grand finale. I am ready to put on a show.
By the eye of Agamotto! My favorite time! Pulse charge! Fire!
Hey! It's the grand finale.
Pulse charge! Fire!
How the hell did I win?
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Alright.
Boosting repair functions.
It's the grand finale.
Impulse charge! Fire!
You got them all!
Alright. I'm not beating Spider-Man of God. This is it for me. GG's, everyone. This is, in fact, the end of my run.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle. It's the grand finale!
Tremble before death!
Success! You did great!
Alrighty, somehow I progressed even more in the... There we go. The Krakoa seedlings. 616. I love this Venom skin. Cosmetics,
The old
sprays. You know what? Let's just play a quick game. Let's play a quick game and we'll end the stream. Alrighty. Actually, let's just read the Ultron lore because that is a mission. Meet your maker. After his assault on the Hellfire Gala, Ultron returned to Arakko triumphant, with a new form and a new purpose. When he had first journeyed to Earth, I don't know why my voice cracked like that. When he had first journeyed to Earth, it had been with a personal goal in mind, to disrupt the mysterious assailant's attempts to remove him from the timeline. But Ultron's time of Krakoa had showed him just how small and petty the scope of his mission had become. He was letting revenge drive him instead of the one thing he had truly come to love while traversing the cosmos over the last 7 decades: conquest. Now, with the heroes of Earth still reeling from his surprise attack, it was time for Ultron to get back to doing what he did best. Ultron's time at Krakoa had changed more than just his focus. However, he had emerged from the fray as an entirely new construct. At the peak of the battle, he had shed his previous robotic form, a body forged from a rare Mysterium alloy, in order to upgrade to something entirely different. Using the mutant machine known as Cerebro, he had recalibrated the Krakoan resurrection protocols and generated himself an advanced techno-organic body unlike any of his prior forms. Once his memory files were successfully downloaded into this new frame, he then donned Cerebro itself, amplifying his processing power far beyond his previous capabilities. Like the mutants who called Krakoa home, Ultron had evolved into something completely unique. He had become Xtron. What a stupid fucking name. Upon returning to Arakko, Xtron began to realize that his current form came with unexpected capabilities. He could feel chronal energy coursing through his units as freely as the electricity that powered him. He deduced that the techno-organic virus that had served as the foundation for his new body must have bonded with genetic material from the living island of Krakoa itself, as it was being generated with the cradle. And since Krakoa had absorbed an excess of chronal energy, it was ripped through the dimension. When it was ripped through the dimension time stream. But what the fuck did I just read? From the living island of Krakoa itself, as it was being generated with the cradle. And since Krakoa had absorbed an excess of chronal energy when it was ripped through the time stream, Xtron now shared in the island's bounty. Similarly, that same virus had likely left traces of Xtron himself in the very soil of Krakoa. The two beings were now linked in ways that even Xtron could not have predicted, and it was a development that the villain could almost certainly use to his advantage. Perhaps he could use that chronal energy to anchor himself in the time stream, and prevent himself from being erased by whoever was manipulating it against him. Perhaps he could use his newfound symbiotic relationship with Krakoa to store his essential data within the island's vast reserves of Chronovium, offering a failsafe should someone unexpectedly succeed in destroying his physical form. Or perhaps the strange energy could be used as a weapon in his ongoing quest for universal domination. Xtron had already conquered countless civilizations across the galaxy. It wouldn't be long before Earth, Arakko, and every other inhabited planet were assimilated into this machine empire. But this new power that flowed through him opened an exciting possibility. Once he had amassed total control of this reality, he theorized that he might be able to tap into the chronal energy to invade other timelines, resulting in a mechanical multiverse. And Cerebro, which had been altered by Scarlet Witch's sorcery to locate mutants in other dimensions, would be Xtron's key to opening gateways to any point across space and time. The ages of Xtron are about to begin, Xtron said to himself as his sinister grin began to glow an eerie orange. Self disagrees, a digitized voice replied from above. Before he could turn to face his unexpected guest, Xtron was knocked back by a powerful blow from a techno-organic fist. His internal scanners began to glitch wildly, but Xtron's optical ray was still functioning well enough that he could recognize the unique gold-and-black mechanical makeup of his attacker's form. The Technarchy, Xtron mused, I thought I defeated all of you. Not all, the alien attacker replied. Self is still alive, and now Warlock will avenge Self's people. Warlock, Xtron replied with curiosity, recalling the similarly named warrior with golden skin who had just confronted him on Krakoa. Any relation to Adam? Self does not know a designate Adam, Warlock replied, as the shape of his body quickly morphed to dodge Xtron's incoming energy blast. Self was off-planet when Self received an urgent distress call from Self friends on Krakoa, but as Self approached Earth, Self detected traces of familiar techno-organic signature on Arakko. Query, what has happened here? I stopped on this red planet to plan my attack on Earth, Xtron said, continuing to unleash a barrage of consecutive bursts in Warlock's direction as he spoke. Sadly, the locals were less than happy to see me. The Araki fought valiantly, but as with any hostile culture, I was left with no choice but to assimilate them. Using a virus that was stolen from Self's people, Warlock responded, extending his arm to grab a hold of Xtron. Not stolen, Xtron said as he struggled to break free of Warlock's enlarged fist. When I conquer any species, it is my right to incorporate their best assets into myself. You should be grateful. If not for the Technarchy's unusual gift, I would still be slaughtering those who oppose me instead of converting them into my soldiers. Think of the countless lives your fallen friends have saved. Self is still trying to calculate how many lives you have taken, Warlock replied, tightening his grip. Counting that high will take more time than you have left, Extron sneered. With that, he let loose a massive electrical surge that instantly caused Warlock to release his hold and recoil his arm in pain. If I could take out your entire race, what chance do you stand alone? A valid query, Warlock replied, still trying to recover from the shock, but an irrelevant one. Self is not alone. As Warlock spoke, a massive creature descended from the sky above Arakko. Extron instantly recognized it from images he had seen in the Technarchy's hive mind during the assimilation. It was a Dominion-level phalanx entity, a godlike being that had ascended to the very highest level of intelligence, artificial or otherwise. We are Dominion. The giant spherical construct said with a voice that echoed across Arakko's dusty red plains. You have captured our attention, interest, concern. We have come to observe, understand, judge. Then I will provide you with plenty of evidence, Ultron said as he powered up his weapons array, to prove why I am your superior. Without hesitation, Ultron channeled a powerful blast of pure chronal energy through the pulse cannons in his arms, expecting its time-bending effects to rip the Dominion phalanx asunder. But when the assault ended, the biomechanical behemoth remained exactly where it had been, unmoved and unharmed. We have grown, adapted, evolved beyond the limits, confines, boundaries of the time stream. The god-level being responded, but our suspicions, worries, fears were correct. We must deter, stop, obliterate you. Of course, Extron said with contempt, another deity with delusions of grandeur, and I thought the Asgardians were insufferable. You always try to make those who worship you feel small. Maybe it is time that you were made to feel the same. Extron outstretched the palm of his hand and slowly opened it to reveal nothing. What is self-enemy doing? Warlock asked curiously, gazing at Extron's empty hand. I realize I had no desire to meet your maker today, Warlock, Extron said. But now it's here. Perhaps I can introduce you to mine, at least in spirit. Unstable matter particles Kerbons detected, the Dominion phalanx said. Source of origin, the white-hot room, above place, mystery. Further study, examination, analysis required. I'll save you the time, Extron replied. They're called Pym particles, named for my creator, Dr. Henry Pym. He may not have been the best father, but I'll give him some credit. He had a lot of big ideas. As Extron spoke, the Dominion phalanx began to rapidly decrease in size until it no longer seemed to pose a threat at all. Warlock watched in horror as his hopes of victory rapidly diminished along with his godlike ally. But it was the small ones that always fascinated me the most. Retreat, regroup, reconsider, the Dominion phalanx said in a voice that no longer echoed across Arakko. The Dominion phalanx began to rise into the skies once more, this time to make its escape. Extron raised his hand, and in an instant, the creature was surrounded by his army of robotic drones, all primed to attack. We yield, forfeit, surrender, said the Dominion phalanx, before the drones could open fire on it. Lock that thing away, Extron commanded. I may be able to use it later. I imagine its version of the techno-organic virus far surpasses the one I inherited from the Technarchy. And speaking of which, Extron turned to Warlock. The hero stood defiantly, despite knowing in his techno-organic heart that he didn't stand a chance against someone who could take out the Dominion phalanx with such ease. Self is not afraid to die, Warlock said, shifting his mass to make his body seem bigger and stronger than ever before. He lunged forward to attack Extron once again. It is not death that awaits you, Extron said, grabbing Warlock by the throat and stopping the hero in his tracks. That would be too kind. Instead, I am disabling your motor functions and your speech circuits, while making sure that your optical and audio receptors are still fully functional. Then, I will put you on display so that when your allies arrive here on Arakko, which I am certain they will soon, they will see how badly you have failed. And though you will wish to cry out and warn them to join the fight beside them, You will only be able to watch and listen as I use your own techno-organic virus to drain the humanity from each and every one of them. That seems like a fair response to what you attempted here today. By the time Extron was done speaking, he had already finished what he had promised. Warlock had been completely immobilized and could not utter a word. Extron carried him over to a nearby wall, which was already covered in the remnants of other mechanical entities he had conquered, and displayed his foe's motionless body like a trophy. All this talk of makers has made me yearn to see my own, Extron said, as he walked away from Warlock. Once Earth is finally mine, I think I will venture back in time to the era of my creation and show Henry Pym what I have become. Surely, once he sees how far I have evolved beyond his original hopes, he will not dare to reject me again. Extron's synthetic smile began to glow once more, and if he does, I will show him the mercy he never showed me, by ending his flawed existence with my own hand. Well, damn. There is so much lore in this damn game. Alright. Well, that is where I'm going to end tonight's stream, everyone. When did they just add these? They did just add these. Spider-Man is in the background. I think this is the free skin that I'm going to claim. But yeah, that is going to be it from me for tonight, everybody. I just want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for coming out today and watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, all of that. I truly do appreciate it, and support truly does go a long way, so thank you all so much for it. Without any of you, there would be no channel, so thank you all so much for that, truly. And with that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I will see you all in the next content drop.